Facebook adds 2 more high-powered lobbyists to its team in an attempt to get Libra approved by the US government. We're going to tell you what the US government's new plan to shut down Libra is and whether or not we believe that that will happen, and much more in today's crypto news. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, your one-stop shop for all things Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So before we get into today's big news involving Libra, I do want to mention just a couple house cleaning items. I've tried to limit my house cleaning items recently, but if you guys haven't noticed, we've kind of redone what we're doing here on the channel. So I've been working on BitBoyCrypto.com. We've been trying to get this ready to roll out, get approved for Google News, everything like that. And so while I've been doing this, I haven't had time to do as many news videos, but we are coming full force back with the news videos in the next couple weeks. Wanted to let you guys, make you guys aware of that. So here we are. We have BitBoyCrypto.com. It is up. That's where we'll get our stories today. But also we have a BitBoy News Twitter handle now. So make sure you guys go follow on Twitter at BitBoy News. You can get all the updates on all the stories that we're going to be talking about. So here we go, guys. Let's talk about Facebook. Let's talk about Libra. What is going on? What the heck is going on between the government, between Facebook? Well, what we're seeing right now is a game of chess and checkers. We're seeing a cat and mouse game here. We're seeing Facebook and the US government going back and forth. And I think there was this idea for a while, because I think that, Facebook was kind of laying in the weeds, that maybe they had almost given up on Libra. But that is not true. They've been hiring high power lobbyists. Now, if you don't know what a lobbyist is basically someone that goes to Washington and fights on the behalf of a company or an idea or a nonprofit to push that idea forward against regulators and lawmakers. And lobbyists really kind of run Washington, in my opinion. I think it's kind of a crappy system that we have. And I think there's a lot of lining pockets that goes on between the lobbyists and specific congressmen and senators. I think we would all be fools to think that they don't take bribes, and that the money factor doesn't have a lot to do with what gets approved in Washington. So what Facebook has done is they have hired 2 more lobbyists. Now, these lobbyists are Michael Williams of the Williams Group. He's also worked for Delta and also for the American Financial Services Association, as you guys can see there. They've also hired William Hollier, and William Hollier is the president of Hollier Associates. He has already started lobbying. He's worked for Idaho Republican Senator Mike Crapo. Gosh, what a Crapo name that is. Could you imagine if your last name was Crapo? No offense if your last name really is Crapo. I'm sorry, that's a Crapo situation. But here we go. Senator Crapo is the head of the Senate Banking Committee. Now, it's very interesting there, guys. We have a guy who's worked for the head of the Senate Banking Committee, Senator Crapo, now lobbying. So there's got to be some kind of connection there. I don't think that is a coincidence by any stretch of the imagination. He's also worked for Bankers of America or Bankers of American and Microsoft Corp. So very interesting. They've hired these lobbyists to go in there, fight on their behalf. Now, as they start making progress, what is the U.S. government's next step? Well, the next step is to go ahead and start planting seeds in the minds of people everywhere that this is a bad idea. Now, how are they doing this? Well, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says that the U.S. government feels Libra would be quickly adopted by 2.3 billion Facebook users. So basically, he thinks this will get adopted very quickly. Now, we know the U.S. government is worried about this because they're afraid that Libra could actually challenge the dollar and become a world currency. So what are they saying now? Adopting Libra would create enormous cyber security risks. So these are the seeds that are being planted in the minds of everyone everywhere. That basically your grandma who's sitting at home looking at pictures of your baby or her granddogs, and she's just sitting there saying like, oh, I got nothing to do with all my money, and some weird hacker's going to come in there and is going to basically gouge her for money, steal all her money, hack all your grandma's money, and then you know what's going to happen? You're not going to get as much of the inheritance. So you're worried about your grandma's financial future and also about your own. So now cybersecurity risk everywhere is going to be the story the U.S. government is going to be telling with this. Basically, they're going to say there's such a big opportunity for scams while running the largest scam known to man, which is the US dollar. So that is the story here. So we're having Facebook, we're having, the US government fighting back and forth, and that's kind of what's going on here. So let's look at this. This is the Let's Build Bitcoin Together campaign. So thank you to OKCoin for sponsoring this segment, but we want to tell you guys about what they're doing to donate 1,000 Bitcoins to the Bitcoin community. Now, basically all you got to do is you got to go down to a link. I've got it down below at the top of the video description. Click on that link. It'll take you to OKCoin. And from here, you can vote for whichever Bitcoin you feel like is the real Bitcoin. So that way the developers of that Bitcoin or Bitcoin fork could basically get money to continue developing. So if you didn't know, these projects are mostly ran by volunteers. You do have a company, Blockstream, that does pay some of the Bitcoin developers. It's kind of a weird, dicey little situation, but let's just say they're all volunteers. So right now they've raised almost half a Bitcoin. So basically, if you vote for this, you're able to donate $200. That's the long and the short of it. The equivalent of $200 US, about approximately, to either Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, or BSV. So right now they only have 22 votes. So you guys got to get out there and vote. So this is the kind of controversy, right? A lot of people don't like Bitcoin Cash. A lot of people don't like Bitcoin SV. But OKCoin decided to put them on as options. And you know what? It's free speech, right, guys? So each one of those projects, I mean, they should legitimately be able to tell their story. And it's up to us to decide. Now, most of us have already decided what we feel and which one we feel like is the real Bitcoin, which for me, it's only one option. It's actually Bitcoin. I think those other projects could have some beneficial things to them if they maybe just didn't call themselves Bitcoin. I don't know, but that's my personal opinion. So you can actually see the recipients over Bitcoin. You have probably the only one on there you guys recognize would be Jimmy Song down here, Jonas Schnelly, Michael Ford, Luke Dasher, Ben Woosley, George Proust, and Jimmy Song. And Bitcoin Cash, or BCHD, Bitcoin ABC, Bitcoin Unlimited. Those are the developer. Those are kind of development groups instead of individuals. And then Bitcoin SV is the same thing, the Bitcoin Association or Cambrian SV. So that is what you got to do. So you got to vote for which one you want to get 1,000 Bitcoins. But of course, more people got to go on here to vote to raise that money. So how do you do that? You go to the link. If you've already used OKCoin before, then you already have an account. It's very easy. All you got to go do is vote. If you're signing up, you have to create an OK account and pass level 2 verification. So you do have to do KYC if you haven't done it. Deposit a minimum of $100 US, and then deposit or purchase a minimum of $100 worth of any cryptocurrency supported by OKCoin. And then all you got to do is go vote. Pretty easy from there. So if you guys want to do that, you guys have until September 27th, 2019 to sign up for that. So if you want to donate Bitcoin to one of these projects, we know which one which one I believe deserves the most, which would be Bitcoin. So certainly hope that it wins. And if you look at kind of the voting so far, it kind of bears that out. Most people are voting for Bitcoin. So you guys make sure to go check that out. So last story I did just want to mention is backed crypto deposits now accepted. We had backed allowing crypto deposits before their official launch on September 23rd, or at least that's when it is scheduled to launch. So can't wait to see exactly what happens there with backed. Will this be the catalyst for the next bull run? We'll just have to wait and see. So that is all I have for you guys today on the crypto news. However, we do have our contest for August. So at the end of this video, I'm going to roll out all of the contest winners, also how you can claim your prize. And we've done a lot of contests on this channel. We've been doing contests for over a year, ever since I started. We're going to move more towards doing contests on individual videos in the future instead of just the blanket contest for months and months. And the reason is because I think at this point there's a lot of people that are kind of cheating the system, and it's actually hurting the viewability of my videos. So if you have a bunch of people that just come on, make a comment to get their contest entry, and then disappear, and they don't watch any of the video, then it actually hurts my numbers. And that makes it to where YouTube doesn't show my video to as many people. So that's why I'm decided to kind of move away from the contest model we've done since we started. As you guys know, I've given a lot to the community, and I will continue to do it. We're just going to do it in different ways. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck. Hope you're one of the winners. They're going to scroll on by here in just a minute. BitBoy out.